Now, speaking of movies, we're going to be talking about the new movie that came out last week called The Help. And I've been talking about The Help for a few months now. I've been talking about The Help for a few months now. I've been talking about my opinion about this movie. And they've been promoting this movie very heavily for the last couple of weeks. And a lot of people are now giving a lot of criticism to the movie, The Help. And again, I've been talking about this movie for a minute. And I'm about to give you a real review of this movie. You're going to get a real review today. No sugarcoating. Everybody's been putting their opinions in, and a lot of people have been waiting on me to give my opinion about the movie, and God damn it, you're going to get it. Now, let me say this. There are going to be spoilers. For those who have not seen the movie, there are going to be spoilers. I'm going to have to drop some spoilers on you. So if you want to see the movie and you have not seen the movie yet, I suggest what you do is just pause this recording, go see the movie, then come back to listen to what I have to say about it, so I won't ruin your movie-going experience. So anyway, I saw the movie last week with the family. And I was on Twitter before I went to see it. Before I went to see the movie, I was on Twitter having a debate with a few people because, you know, I gave my opinion about the movie. A lot of people were giving their opinion about the movie The Help because there was a trending topic about the movie. And a lot of people were critical of it. And the people who were running The Help Twitter page, they were taking down a lot of the negative criticism of the movie. But a lot of people were critical of the movie and just the whole premise of the movie. And a lot of women, black women in particular, were criticizing me for criticizing the movie The Help. A lot of these sisters were kind of going in on me. A few white folks too, but the majority of the people who were going in on me were black women, talking about how I don't know what I'm talking about. I should see the movie. I'm jumping to conclusions. I should read the book. Because a lot of the sisters were saying stuff like the movie The Help was so inspirational. It was so inspiring. And I was like, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. What is inspiring about a movie like this? Because from what I understood about the premise of the movie, there was really nothing inspiring about the movie. And I kept asking the women, the black women, what do you find inspiring about a movie full of black maids? What exactly is inspiring about this movie? Oh, no, you need to go see it. Oh, you just talking. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to go see it. Did you read the book? Oh, I didn't think so. I said, oh, okay. All right, I said, let me go see this. Let me go see it. Let me see where the inspiration is. Now, let me say this about the movie. First of all, the acting in the movie is great. I will give it that. Everybody's acting job was great in the movie. Everybody, across the board. Everybody was great as far as their craft, as far as acting. They were excellent. I will even go so far to say that the storyline, even though it was some Disney-type bullshit, it was entertaining. It wasn't a boring film. It entertained you. But inspirational? There was nothing inspirational about that movie whatsoever. Absolutely nothing inspirational about it. And again, the acting is superb. Viola Davis, great actress, and Viola Davis is a great actress in everything she do. Everything she does, she's a great actress in. Unfortunately, sadly, she has to get her shine from being in a movie like this. They could have easily created another vehicle for Viola Davis to really shine and give her acting chops. She would have been great in a whole bunch of other things. But the thing is, they're going to give this woman the Oscar. And I've been talking about this movie winning an Oscar for the last couple of months. And right now, they're talking Oscar buzz. People were calling me crazy saying that this movie is going to win an Oscar 3 months before it came out. How would you know that? You haven't even seen the movie. I didn't need to see the movie. Months ago, I've been saying this film is going to win an Oscar. On YouTube, there's a clip of me on YouTube talking about it, saying that this movie is going to win an Oscar. There's a YouTube video that was dated July 14th. And I've been talking about it before then. I've been saying that this film is going to win an Oscar. Just when I saw the movie poster, I knew that. Because it has good old-fashioned white supremacy, white superiority, black inferiority. That always wins. It had black inferiority, white superiority. The myth of that. But the thing is, like I said, man, even though the storyline is interesting and the acting is great, that does not take away from the fact that there's a movie with black women playing maids in 2011. There's another movie coming out with Gabby Sidibe. She's playing a maid. She had on a maid uniform. So it's propaganda. It's a propaganda film. And just to watch The Help, seeing black women being verbally demeaned and visually demeaned through the whole film, there's nothing inspirational about that. The Help is it's another one of these black people should take their oppression with dignity films. That's all it is. It's a black person should take their oppression with dignity films. That's all it is. Like, we're going to kick your ass proverbially throughout the movie, but you have dignity about it, so that's honorable. When I was on Twitter, when people were going back and forth with me on Twitter about this movie, one white person said, they were like, well, Tariq, the movie is good because it showed that even though the whites had power and money and status, and the blacks were poor and they were subservient, the blacks still had moral superiority, and the blacks still had grace, and they had dignity. And that's what the movie was about. And I said, that's why this movie is bullshit. Exactly what you said is why this movie was bullshit. Because the thing is, grace, morality, dignity, all this shit, all of that without economic power and social power, it don't really mean shit. And they know that. All that dignity you're supposed to have and you're economically disenfranchised, it means nothing if you don't have any kind of economic power, economic structure, social power. That's why they don't mind doing movies like that. They'll have a movie where the black folks can get off a couple of zingers on the whites as long as they're still in maid uniforms. See, they don't mind that as long as the social construct shows that the whites are in a superior position. Now in the movie The Help, they had the black women sassing and talking slick about white folks behind their back a little bit. But that's harmless. See, it's a harmless bullshit Disney type of film. It was a very harmless, non-threatening film. That's why white folks love this movie. White folks are just crying in the aisles over this movie. They absolutely love it. And again,